Today I went on to CNN.com, and from that point on saw an article um, which claims that Trump will ask Congress, instead of Mexico as he claimed during the campaign, to pay for the border wall that he brought up over and over and over again, to the point of continuous repetition, to where it's memorable even months later. Now, when I read this, I laughed because keep in mind, we are 2 weeks away, or just a day over 2 weeks away. It's the 5th, from seeing Trump get inaugurated. And already, not even in office, we're seeing a sort of spin on his own words, which, really this confirms to me what I was trying to say to people who were freaking out and worried and all torn up over stuff that he would say he would do. Um, this unpredictable nature. And, there's still some stuff I'm pretty convinced he'll try. But you already can see just from this day alone and from the fact that you're going to, instead of going to Mexico, which I'm not even on board for a wall to begin with, but whatever, that's another issue for another day. Instead of asking Mexico, as you claimed over and over again, at the drop of a hat, you're going to go and say, okay, well, instead we're going to ask Congress. What could possibly go wrong? Well, it's a bad thing to play around with reputation and with publicly going back on a claim that you made or a statement that you made and had to, whole hopes of delivering. I mean, to give you an example, if I were to go out and get 1 million YouTube subscribers and I said, when I reach 2 million, I will begin putting out 10 videos a day. And then after that, instead of 10 videos, I put out no videos. Or I take that back to really get more accurate. Instead of 10 videos, I put out 4 or 5. It's still kind of in the whole thing of, I increased my videos by a bit because I was only putting out 1 or 2 before. But it still isn't all the way to what you exactly stated when you made that proclamation or that claim or that promise or that pledge. So it's more of the, I hate to say politicians are all like this, but there's definitely a level of skillfulness they try to play, and this really, I don't see it going over well for him. I know he hasn't gotten in yet, but if this is a sign of what's to come, a lot of those supporters who were, I don't want to say to the alt-right, but they were the kind of supporters that the Young Turks would talk about, the racist and the, or even some of the loyalists who believed every single word he said. They already are just they're impressionable enough to sway, and the person who's going to sway them won't be me or TYT or some other source. It's going to be Trump himself, his actions, his administration. You are going to see things that I can guarantee you are not going to be what you thought they would be. I really do want to see a quote unquote attempt at mass deportation or banning Muslims and see how that runs down. It's going to be a wild year and potentially a wild 8 if we get to that point. But thank you for watching and have a good night.